So this is arguably the most important part of this interview. I, as you know, am a rookie when it comes to BattleBots. I'm not an engineer at all, but from what I've learned talking to you guys, you don't always have to be. I'm working on my own robot for season 6 of BattleBots.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Well, don't say it like that. Come on. Through each one of these interviews, I've been getting advice and gathering information and learning how to grow into the ultimate BattleBot.
Is this a thing where you ask everyone and eventually you'll have some sort of Frankenstein of a robot at the end?
Uh-huh.
What?
Whatchamacallit.
I'm working on my own BattleBot.
Okay.
It's a big deal for me. I'm looking for season 6. I wanted to see what you thought of my design.
Okay, it looks like a bread box.
If you could add one thing, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like in the end. If you could add one thing, what would you add? One thing.
If there's one thing, tank treads for sure.
I would say, feel free to chime in with something else. You need a big orange spike on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're like the kind of the shark fin that you guys got going on?
Yeah, just a real big one.
You're right, Jack. You're right. An orange spike really would tie that all together.
This is pretty easy. A flamethrower to the side of the fin. Does that work?
On the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that leaves more room for the other thing.
I was hoping someone would say flamethrower. Where does it shoot? Does it shoot straight?
On the side, like on the top of the robot, the side of the fin facing forward. But
Okay.
the robot,
So like a little side cannon.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Just one or two?
That's kind of like what two, one on each
One on
side.
each side.
Maybe we can take Endgame's fin and the flamethrowers and make it spin, like a fire spin.
Are you serious? Like,
Yeah, so
Putting
you can have the blade be the shape of the fin. You hang it out the front and you spin it with the flame.
I need to know, Ray, what do I do next? Because I'm not an engineer and I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
If you're gonna have, the wheel of flame on that end, you need something distracting on the other end. Okay. So maybe like a purple felt hat with a big feather coming out of it. Put that right on the back so it kind of distracts them, so that that you're busy looking at the hat, not paying attention to the flame.
You're as evil as they say, Ray.
I think it should have a long bar across the front face, about, 20 inches high or so.
Okay.
That way you can corral different bots into the weapon, right? Maybe some flappy hands out to the edges too, so that way
hands.
Yeah, you smack them with it when you're turning.
All right, Tusks is a great idea, but I'm going to throw one other idea out, and then I'm going to leave it to a team vote. Tusks, angry eyeballs.
Man, how do I add to this? This is a beautiful render you got here.
Thank you.
Very detailed cat.
Thanks. It's just a big tablet.
I would say stick with the theme. You've already got the slappy hands. You've already got the eyes. Maybe just big arms. Just big old hug.
We're gonna have a second set of arms. How do we identify these as the one that Huge added?
Can the arms be holding a shield that is the huge wheels?
I think I would add a cannon to it. I think you're missing a cannon. I mean, obviously you have to shoot out watermelons after a conversation earlier.
Everyone always brings up like, oh, here's this awesome weapon. And then they go with this wacky side effect to it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
We should maybe add a hammer to the hand. You got a hand, big old hammer.
So that hand has to hold either a hammer or a sword.
Beat a hammer. Put beat a hammer on it.
I got it. Your robot needs to play the ground game. LED light up gold sneaker wedges in the front. You've got the rear covered with your watermelon launcher. You need something to kind of protect the front.
So is this just 2 shoes out here in front?
2 gold shoes with LEDs.
An honorable trump, how about the dinosaur tail in the back for extra balance?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, big dinosaur tail in the back for extra balance when you're going real fast. You can use it to like swivel to turn, or like a cheetah does.
Or if that arm is fast enough to like hammer a little bit, it like give you some stability when you're hammering.
Dinosaur tail in the back.
I don't know how you're going to do this, but I think it needs weaponized glitter.
I had a weird feeling you were going to say that. And I actually have an idea. If you are going to put glitter on one of these weapons, where would you put it?
I think the chassis should be glittery.
The chassis should be glittery. What color glitter?
It's got to be the red glitter, the red bedazzled glitter.
I mean, if you're going Gruff style, you need some torches.
Yeah, I think if it's coming from Gruff, it's got to be torches.
Yeah, there's not enough fire on there.
Yeah, put a de-icer in the front.
De-icer. This bot is getting ridiculous.
Oh man, there's so much going on with this. This is fantastic. I love it. I mean, I would say that you need to have some sort of chamfer on your frame. Like boxes are so boring, right? If you put a chamfer on your front corners, so like it has, you know, a little bit of that Valkyrie like sleek going on.
Hold on, I'm processing for a second.
You kind of need to, don't you?
I would say a couple little mandibles, just the bottom ones would probably do it. And make sure you angle them.
I'm going to be honest, those arms look kind of leany. They need some uppercut muscles on them. So I think you should beef those arms up.
You're saying to turn this horizontal bar into just a muscle fest?
Yeah, it needs a lot more muscle.
Oh my God. That's like dynamo right there, baby. That thing's got a little bit of everything. Oh my God.
Heck yeah.
That's like the Swiss Army knife of robots.
You can literally do anything.
Anything?
I can build anything with these hands.
Anything, huh?
That's right.
Yes, it has tracks, Julie. Any good robot has tracks.
She's doing
it. It has eyeballs too, Julie. Laser eyeballs, okay, folks? You don't have a missile launcher. Huh? You don't have rockets. You need rockets on there.
You want now? You want to put boxing glove on a spring?
A fist. Fist on the scissor lift.
Is it a boxing glove or a fist?
A fist. We're gonna go on brand here.
Center fist, center tread. Okay, locking in. Whatchamacallit?
I got one. A magic wand. A Harry Potter magic wand added to the front of it. Wait, no, to the side. The front is pretty full. A magic wand. Turn the other robot into a frog. Nowhere in the rules does it say that you can't add a magic wand to your robot.
I think you should add a porthole. Yeah. I think you need to add like a window to the robot. And this is for your benefit so that you can see if your LEDs for your on switch are on and you can see if the magic smoke comes out. I think you should just put a big porthole in there.
Greg, I have spent the past few months speaking to your community that you've brought together of BattleBots engineers and some of the brightest minds in the world. Greg, I'm to you. Whatchamacallit?
Oh, yeah, it's got everything you'd ever want.
That's right.
It's got a spinner. It's got a hammer. It's got 2 hammers, wedgelets, little shoes. It's perfect. Yeah, it'll make my short list. I don't know if the rest of the team will like it, but I think the frog wins the day. What is that thing on the side? A watermelon?
This is a watermelon out of a cannon.
Oh, perfect.
At first glance, would this make it to BattleBots?
100%. I mean, it's a bit of a cleanup. Trey's not going to like that because he's the team that cleans up the box. I can put in a good word for the watermelon shooter.
Okay.
He'll probably make me clean it up, but that's great.
Yeah, I think you got a little more thinking to do, but it's clever.
I'm telling you, I'm coming for the giant nut.
BattleBots is back, and so are we. Stay tuned for exclusive, in-person, behind-the-scenes interviews from BattleBots Season 6, premiering January 6th on the Discovery Channel. Also, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more Behind the Battle.